I don't know. I don't know. I woke up early today because I was told that I have to go pick someone up later. They're flying home now, so I didn't really get much sleep. And instead of programming this morning because I was tired, for some reason my brain decided that today was Castlevania Day. So I watched clips of the Castlevania show instead of just watching the show. It's great. Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. Today's Sandbox Day, as well as maybe another game if we finish Sandbox sort of like early, but I don't think we will. There's a lot of games on there. I found something really weird though that I think all of you would enjoy, or all of you would be afraid of. And it all started from this. It all started from this. This is the official Canadian website from the government of Canada, from our health department, and it's recalls and safety alerts for unauthorized sexual enhancement products that may pose serious health risks. I didn't know that this was a real thing. I thought to myself, oh, this has to be a joke, right? Like, there's no way that these things are real. But no, chat, these things are absolutely real. Wait, has the volume always been weird? I need to remove all these plugins. All these plugins that I had installed. These 20 different 3-band equalizers, as well as my two gains. Keep the compressor in my sidechain though. Wait. Before I continue, I need to do this. I added too many things. Maybe this explains a lot about why things would have sounded weird. Remove this too. Okay. I found this just sort of like going on like a weird, I don't know, trip to see like strange things. And look at these names. Because the reason why I found this is because I was like, oh, what is a gas station rhino? I always heard that people were talking about a gas station rhino. Mainly, a gas station rhino is a drug that, well, it's like an over-the-counter, but also not really an over-the-counter drug that you take that gives you a boner in the same way that a rhino has a horn. And it's called all kinds of things like Royal Honey, Rhino 7 Platinum. There's Royal Honey VIP, whatever that is. Alien Power. So you take apparently one pill to get hard, second pill to go soft. It's like a two-parter pill apparently. I don't really know why. But there's all kinds of these, and I was like, who makes these? Because clearly these aren't real products. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that like these are real products, right? And I just kept going down this list, and I was like, okay, well, that's weird. Is there a way that I can see more about these products? Like, it's surely like people have talked about this, right? And as you know, if you want to find stuff, you Google a certain search term, and that search term is Reddit and then thing. Okay, so you go Reddit, and then your search term. That's the best way to find things. Roughly, there's a lot of astroturfing, but for the most part, it works. And I found this. There is an entire subreddit based around the idea of showing you the weird things that exist within gas stations. This old iPhone cable display has some strange new residents. It's bongs. Pro tip: the warmest corn dog is the one with the rat on it. Because if a rat wants to sit on it, then clearly that's the warmest corn dog. Oh, that's disgusting. What's crazy is that at least here in Canada, our gas stations, for the most part, they're pretty nasty. But I could reasonably trust that I could eat something there and probably not die. At like a fair amount of gas stations, okay? But a lot of them really do kind of look like this, and I never really knew if people would want to go inside to like see these, but it seems like people do. People love this. Oh, here we go. This one was also great. I hope this counts. In the men's room at a pilot in Indiana. It's mostly the States, but I'm going to assume that the stuff exists in Canada too, but people just don't see it. You have a 25-cent cologne spray where you can smell like Polo, Drakkar, whatever that means, Obsession, Eternity, and Polo Sport. 25 cents per plunge of cologne in the washroom. The one time I've ever been to a washroom in a gas station, the floor was covered in piss. And I don't mean as if like there was a couple of splashes or like a puddle here and there. No. I mean that the floor was visibly, it had like a water level of piss, and I saw people in there all going for a piss. And I saw people bring their kids in to go for a piss, you know, because you have to bring your son in. And I was like, these people are wearing sandals. It was like a fairly sort of warm day. People were wearing sandals. People were wearing shoes, like low top shoes. I'm in there with boots, okay? So this piss isn't getting on me except for the bottom of my shoes. And I cleaned the bottom of my shoes out here. It was absolutely disgusting. But people there, they genuinely were just standing in there in their sandals with all the piss splashing on them. And I was like, this is god awful. And I decided to just leave and go piss outside. But that one time scarred me for life. And yet here, for some reason, you can go and get a cologne spray to mask the pee that's touching your toes. You have the champagne bong, for instance, because it's awesome. You also have the IntelliFuck. This one's crazy. This one, look at this. I've never seen what gas station dick pills actually look like until today. And I'm desperately stopping myself from wheezing at this picture for like an hour. The IntelliFuck. Increased sex drive and IQ simultaneously. look at what it increases, chat. Okay, like look at this, okay? One, Einstein. You have the ghost of Einstein staring at you as you fuck, okay? Real proven results. Where's the science? We have no clue. This is just something that you slap on the label, and there's nothing stopping you from doing so. 18 and under, ask parents before consuming. I swear to God. One, there's no way that like a kid who's like out to get... Like if I was a teenager and I wanted boner pills, I wouldn't have told my family. I would have just taken them and tanked the consequences because I had no understanding of how it could affect my life in the future. But now look at this, okay? But now think about it. If my son one day brought this home and was like, hey, Dad, me and my girlfriend, we're going to go hang out. Do you think I should take this? I would just slap him. Like it would be the only act of violence that I would commit against my child because and it would be reflexive, genuinely. I don't believe in violence against your kids. It doesn't help. It's counterproductive to raising good children. But there is a reflex inside of me that would be ready to slap them and then simultaneously curve my hand so it slaps the pill out of their hand, right? And then I would be like, go to your room. Think about how stupid you are and think about what you've done. Look at this. Spatial awareness. Fuck speed. Your fuck speed increases. Your deductive reasoning and your fucked. Why is it split? Why is fuck speed and fuck time split into two different rows? Oh my god. And what's funny is that why do you need spatial awareness to fuck? Like I don't understand the point of having spatial awareness when you need to have sex. You know what I mean? Nor do I understand the only deductive reasoning that you need is, oh, she liked that. Let me keep doing that. You know what I mean? It doesn't take Sherlock to figure out how to like please someone, okay? It doesn't take Sherlock to know that if something's working out, you keep doing that, okay? And then down here too, and there's a new thing over here that I've never heard of. No headache. Why do these things give you headaches? No diarrhea. Why would it give you diarrhea? No bone rot. What in God's name? What in the world is bone rot? I've heard of bone dust. I've heard of osteoporosis. I've never heard of bone rot. What the hell is this? And does it mean bone as in your boner? Or does it mean you're like your bones? Like, somebody's replaced my bones! You know what I mean? Type of deal. It's crazy. And people just like have this constantly. What the hell? Listen to acceptable forms of IDs for purchases. Sorry. What was this? Acceptable forms of ID for all age-sensitive items. Driver's license, ID card, TN paper. Valid without photo. International driver, handgun carry permit, your green card. Native American... Just okay. It doesn't even say like card or anything. See, sex offender, DUI offender cards, and military. Oh my god, it's like brain rot. It's like brain. It really is like brain. Shrek themed gas station pill. So I was looking at today's top before stream. This is the top of all time that people have found. Make America hard again. All Americans should be rock hard at all time. You know, it used to be rock hard all the time. It used to be rock hard back when I was, back during those pageant shows. But now it doesn't get huge anymore. But I'm gonna make you huge. That's right. And then what was his like thing again? What was was it Bobby or something? It was like Trump and Bobby, or like Trump and Billy or something. Trump and Clubby. What was that thing again? It was like him and Bill Clinton or something. That was like the whole meme for a while. My local gas station sells water from the DMZ. What? The demilitarized zone. What does that mean? It's a natural oasis, untouched by humankind for over 67 years. What's funny is that this could be anywhere. Wait a minute. It's Lotte. Holy fuck. Chat, that's Korea. This is the DMZ between North Korea and South Korea. I don't think it's been untouched. If anything, that water's got like bodies in it, man. I got Yalla Beats. Chinese Viagra from a Citgo. What is a Citgo? In Alabama with the price tags on it. Have yet to try one. Because I'm scared it'll pull every drop of blood from my body and make me harder than Chinese math. Holy shit, I gotta post this in the Discord. There's one channel in particular. And also thank you to those who posted your stuff in the Discord. I didn't read it. I didn't read them yet, but I will. There's one thing in particular. Where is it? Chinese mathematics. So there's Chinese mathematics. But even before this, oh my god, that file's Chinese. Okay, sorry. We and when we just do this. We just reply to this. Make me harder than Chinese math. What does that mean? Oh my god. These things are real, chat. Like people love this shit. Because like if you think about it, right? They wouldn't be making this if people didn't buy it. But like who buys this shit? Who goes into these stores and buys this? Like, I get if you're nervous and it doesn't get hard, okay? I've been there too, It's not easy to get it hard when you're nervous and you're all in your head. But if you just learn to let go and you learn to have fun, you're gonna be rock solid, okay? If you have problems, go for a run. Work on your heart health, all right? You have to work out so that your boner can work out. It's just blood, okay? If you have shitty blood, it's gonna suck. All right, you have to get good blood. Okay, you know what? The only boner pill that would work. Holy shit! Chat. The only boner thing that would work is a live blood transfusion. Like if they give you a blood infusion into your body, such that you overflow with blood, and then you have too much blood that it has to like fill all of your crevices, you would be permanently hard. Sorry, incense scented Barack Obama. What? Got a live one. What's this? Oh my god, there's a Elder Scrolls Morrowind Bethesda. Oh wait, no. It's a fake, sorry. It's like a fake thing on the top. I can see the Photoshop. I was like, is this real? Morrowind pills? You have The Beast 69. And again, look at this. Fast and long lasting, works with alcohol. No headache. Why does everyone say no headache? This gas station boner pill is halal. Hell yeah, brother. And then this one I saw. Let me get a 4 Loco of boner pill and $6 on Pump 3. Like, just look at this. Like, who is going to gas stations and buying this shit? Actually, I wonder if there's like a video for it too. Can you like go in? Are you able to find these things? Gas station boner pills. Gas station ED pills tested. ABC 13 Houston. Houston? Lab testing a sketchy gas station pill. Or gas station pills safe or dangerous. Trying the sketchiest gas station pill. Okay, this person, I've seen their name 3 times today. This person is also the source of like this image that I saw that I posted within Discord. Which I don't even know how to explain this one. They're the source of this. Pharmacist discusses reactions to fatal shooting of United Healthcare CEO. They made this video, okay? It's 3 times I've seen them. I posted Donbei, and now we're seeing them again. Like, this person lives on the edge of their life. This person wants to die, and I subscribed to them because I saw their video, and I was like, I just need to know the madness of this person. What is this? These pants ain't gonna shit themselves? What? A hard look at natural boner pills and convenience stores selling them. Outlaw erections. Lab testing a rhino pill. Can I just see this for a second? Like, what exactly does this mean? I really love the intros to his videos because, like, there's something funny about saying that he's licensed within 4 states. Because what does that mean? Like, it doesn't really sound that impressive when you consider that the United States has a lot of states. And yet at the same time, it's like, not like, how do you get licensed at all in one state? It's probably a very arduous process. So to get licensed in 4 states, that's a hard process. Like, look at this. Like who uses this stuff? Well, gas station, walk around. I don't know, is there like a walking video? Go inside the new Buc-ee's, crowned the world's largest gas station. There's no way that you can buy this from a Buc-ee's, right? Toronto out of gas. No. These are propaganda. Wait, no, actually no. These downtown gas stations do get shut down and they do move, but we're not out of gas. They just, I don't know, it's just old businesses. Like, they just sell them off. 24 hours at the largest gas station, Buc-ee's. Okay, well, let's go today, I guess. I don't know what this is. A new 74,000 square foot Buc-ee's? Holy shit. This is a gas station? Why is there a kitchen? Why is there a restaurant in a gas station? Look at this. This seems unreal to me. Where you have like fresh hamburgers being made in a gas station. You have brisket. Fresh Texas brisket, sausage, turkey, and pulled pork in a gas station. This is an insane setup. Maybe this is why these things exist within gas stations, right? Because you can't have Buc-ee's without whatever the gas stations that are there that like sell you those crazy pills that make your boner rock hard. It's impossible for you to have one without the other. But then it makes you wonder, why can't they all be like Buc-ee's? How are you even able to run a gas station at like that as like a business? Wait, Buc-ee's? I wonder if there's like a 3D scan of it. Wait, Buc-ee's 3D scan gas station. Buc-ee's 3D scan gas station. Oh my god. 3D model. 3D Buc-ee's gas station and store for $200. This is real. Like, somebody took the time to model the outside of the store, but not the inside, and I will say that's a little bit disappointing. If they got the interior, I would also be very happy too, but I understand why they wouldn't want to. Apple Store interior for $150. What? Wait, I guess you can't really copyright like the indoor of a building, huh? Like, you just have to deal with the fact that like people can't just like have your thing, eh? Authorized resale. Like, who needs this? Who needs this in a video game? Or who's gonna buy this? Who's gonna buy this for $150? What do you do? Cinema lobby. Okay, never mind. Some of these are kind of sick, actually. Clothing store. Holy shit! Wait, chat. Look at this. Wow. Wait, these are genuinely, really. See, it's the mundane. I've always wanted games that have more mundane interiors because I think to myself, a mundane interior is the most interesting thing that you could work with because that's just life, you know? Like, imagine building an experience based in a place that's there within life and transforming the way that you view it. I think that's a beautiful thing to do. But I didn't think people were doing it as a business, but turns out I was wrong. That's actually pretty good. I will say that the AI alien art does throw me off a little bit, but it makes sense because they have to do something. Unless that's not AI, is that just like the real advertisements? Chat, I think these are the real advertisements. Are you even allowed to do this? Are you allowed to sell? Are you allowed to? I don't think you're allowed to do this, right? There's like Coca Cola. I mean, not like who cares if you're allowed or not, but like more so like I guess my question is, I'm surprised that they're still alive and that they haven't been taken out by like a copyright assassination team, right? But to have Angry Birds in space, Lost in the Pacific 3D, and Alien, and yet that's a pretty damn good interior. And what is this? This is clearly a McDonald's. Sorry, I like how this is called Fast Food Restaurant 4. And then you just see advertisements for modern day McDonald's food. Like you just see modern day McDonald's logos everywhere, and it's like it's just a fast food restaurant. The McWrap it literally says McWrap. The Big Tasty chicken, and the McWrap Tasty edition. It literally this is the most obvious McDonald's I've ever seen, but they have to call it fast food restaurant so as to not alert the McDonald's. Do you think? Surely McDonald's is not on this, just waiting to find them, right? But how did they do this for so many things? Sorry, what is that image? There's like a wow. They even went inside the store and took a photo looking out of the door of a McDonald's for maximum immersion. This is somebody who lives and breathes interiors. Like this is like if you want to go into this is like if you want to go into architecture, but then you realize that working with concrete kind of sucks, and so you want to work with like polygons instead, because polygons is basically like polygons are the more malleable concrete. This is a nice mall. Wait, that's a nice mall, but also I swear this is a real mall in Singapore or China or something. I'm like 99% certain that this is a real mall in Singapore or China. And we have kind of similar looking malls in Canada, but like not to the same like 6 level scale. This is your average amphitheater, yeah. Or just a theater. Office collection. $147. And yet this would be pretty damn cool within, because again, look, you could do any type of game and it would be amazing. Say a shooting game. So you make a shooter game set within an office for no particular reason, okay? Imagine the type of gameplay that would emerge naturally from a space like this. You could hide behind a desk. They could be hiding behind a desk too. You would have to clear this like random washroom door in the corner. You would have these weird little like things to like peek around. These like weird walls. You would have these chairs that you like throw around. Reminds you of Stanley Parable. Yeah, exactly. Right. And what's funny is that Stanley Parable, being built in the Source engine as a Half-Life 2 thing, Half-Life 2 mod, it's like, if you just did Impulse 101 in Stanley, and you just gave yourself a gun, you would actually get that same gameplay. And Stanley's offices were very similar in terms of like the mundane feeling. Sorry, I'm so gassy. In terms of the mundane feeling of a place. Like it was such a good capture of an office that could have existed but was sort of like worked and built to tell the story, and yet there were so many parts of it where I was like, I could work here, you know, like this would actually be kind of nice to hang out in, if a little bit like boring, you know. And we needed more of that, you know what I mean? We needed more of those subjects. Modern building does this include the interior? Holy shit. It does not. It's just outside. Okay. In casino, what's funny is that the casino interior reminds me of a Chinese banquet hall too. And you know what I mean when I say that. If you've ever been to one where you like eat within a very fancy restaurant, or you eat within a Chinese banquet hall, it's like really fancy for no real reason, because you go in and you eat $30 worth of dim sum and then you just leave. And it's just like, oh, okay, thank you for the gold leaf chair, and this like beautiful chandelier on top of my head as like someone's kid is like crying down the side, and I'm just eating like some, you know, very cheap dim sum, right? Bank? What bank is this? This looks like a Canadian bank, but not really. And again, another mall. This person really does only do interiors. Sorry, this is a weird. So this is the person. So this is a different person. Who are we buying malls? Well, you can for only $89. You also buy the Sphere of Las Vegas. Why is it an eyeball? You can buy. Why? Who is buying these? Who is buying these things? I need to know who is buying these models. This person really loves marijuana. Okay, chat. Air Force One office. How do they know what the Air Force One office looks like, chat? That's a little sketchy. Alveoli? Wait a minute. Isn't alveoli? Is this not alveoli? Tiny air sacs at the end of bronchioles. That's your thing. Okay. Bud Light, Grimaces, McDonald's Grimaces 3D. The sphere is a giant screen. What? Have I never heard of? Have I never heard of this? Las Vegas Sphere. Sorry, this thing was $2.3 billion. You know what's crazy? Las Vegas is in the middle of a desert, and they have no water, and everybody stopped going to Las Vegas too because of the whole like the whole trade stuff. And apparently it used to be a lot of Canadians going over, and all the Canadians stopped, right? As we should. And they've been having problems with trying to keep people from dying of lack of water because they live within a desert, and they've been having problems trying to make money. And they spent $2.3 billion on this. It makes no money. Sorry, so they built this for $2.3 billion, and there's zero, and no one's paying for it. Like no one's buying it. That is the largest waste of money I've ever seen, and yet it's so Las Vegas. It's like the most Las Vegas thing that you could ever see. It's a concert venue. No one's really going. It's too expensive. This is a concert venue? Yeah, I can kind of see it. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, it is kind of a cool concert venue if you could have that true sort of like 3D look. And really, the one thing that sort of makes it painful is that they should have gone all the way. Because, like, a concert venue like this would be cool if you had total 360 sort of full on immersion, including the floor, right? But you could have a better concert within VR chat for the price of free. You know what I mean? Like, it would literally. Sorry, Backstreet Boys Sphere Las Vegas concert. Full. Is full concert. Really? You can just upload full concerts now? Like YouTube doesn't care? You know what's crazy? I have videos on YouTube that get notices issued for it. Well, it's not like full notices, but it's like, hey, we stopped monetization because you played 1 second of a song from someone. I'm like, okay, sure, fine. Who cares? Sure, I don't make money from it. It doesn't matter. Chat, I've made $0 from YouTube as a whole. And then you have full Backstreet Boys concerts that just stay up. I bet they make so much money from that Backstreet Boys concert video just playing ads. And I realized something. The rules are for thee and not for me. Nice ball. Welcome to the ball lovers. Thank you for the one. Thank you for the 1 bit. Oh boy, another 1,000 bits, and I can avoid homelessness. No, I'm just kidding. Why? Like, who is making these models? When would you ever need these models? This is a weird website. You sponsored. You sponsored? Wait, oh yeah, I guess you would have sponsored me with the 1 bit. Yeah. Who is buying this, chat? Who is actually buying this as a model? This is $200 to have a model of a weed store, of a dispensary weed store. Bookstore, Subway Station. Honestly, Subway Station is kind of cracked. Because I will say the Subway Station, it's a bit like that's a game. Basilisk 2K. If you've never played Basilisk 2K. If you've never played this, honestly, this is one of the best experiences that I've ever seen before. Because this might be one of the best games that I've ever played in my entire life. in terms of the creativity that was there to make this a game. Such an amazing concept that only Kira could have done. Okay. Um, I don't know if they have more things, but I'm actually a huge believer in these types of places because of one scene within that game. Okay, there's nothing, but we had to. Oh my god, I have to finish making the Shibari room. Shit, models for their VR tuber. I mean, like a whole subway though feels like an intense one to have for your whole like. Imagine your VR tuber just has a whole subway. Low poly mall. Wait, this is actually kind of a cool thing. Not now, not now, kitten. Not now, kitten. Daddy's smoking some dank ganja. Not now, kitten. Daddy's smoking some dank ganja. Look at this pre-rolled cannabis joints. Wow. This is, chat, who makes these? This person, 3D Sam. This person's, chat, this person makes a shit ton of fish too. 3D, actually, the fish are kind of cool. That is the most high detail steak I've ever seen in my entire life. Wait a minute. Chat, some of these are kind of sick. McDonald's trash collection. Yeah, you want a 3D model of meat. Honestly, the 3D model. Tiger prawn. Yo. I think we've just found the best 3D models that Turbo Squid has to offer. Holy shit, supermarket fish counter bakery display. Chat, I have a new idea for a new scene. I could have you in your shitty people models walking around buying fish from the fish counter. Oh my god. Argosy Studio Console. Banana. That's a very high detail banana actually. Lamb cutlet raw. It's so detailed. I get the what? All of San Francisco. What? What do you mean? Yo. I just had a crazy idea for a game. That is technically kind of a copy of Curious Basilisk 2K, but I still think would be very fun too. A game where you have to prepare a 3D model of a place. Sorry, I need to write this out. Game where you have to prepare a 3D model of an entire place. But as you explore more and more nooks and crannies of it in this pseudo 3D editing program, you find more and more disturbing details about the place as you try and piece together what happened. Partially inspired by Basilisk 2000 by Kira. Basiliska 2K. This game is so good. I wish I could like forget how to play the game and then play this game again. It was just so good. It was like mind-blowingly good. You need to learn Blender to make meat. Oh yeah? Where's your reference, sir? Where's your reference for a nice... Where's your reference? Where's your reference for a nice piece of meat, huh? Yeah, what's your reference for a nice piece of meat like that? Oh my god. Look at the way it glistens. 3D Sam 79? Holy shit. Meat! We have the meats! 3D Sam 79, you might be my favorite creator that I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm gonna remember you until the day that I die. Which may come someday, I'm not really sure yet. 3-6... No shit. Look at it! Look at the way it glistens, chat. You can see every single fiber. Like, why is it so good? You can see the striations of meat. You can't show meat spin on stream. I'm spinning my meat on stream and you can't stop me. Look at this. It's so good. Oh my god. This is the best 3D model. Like actually, I can't believe that this exists. This one, though, Maya V-Ray, whatever is going on here, it doesn't do a good job of rendering it at those edges. I can't remember what it's called, though. What's it called at the edges? It's like a refraction. And look at it. So simple. All in the texturing, all in the material, right? It's actually so good. It's all in the material, all in the in did they did they is the texture just like a real photo of a steak that they UV mapped onto the steak? It's like this. Chat, I think they used like a real picture of a steak just to make it work. Look at this. I mean, this is a marmoset, so it's supposed to look like it has to look good. But still, look. You can see like even these little tiny little like pieces of fat. Oh my god. Fish collection $600. This is some of the best fish I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, we could make a fishing game. Like we could actually make a fishing game, but I'm waiting for this other fishing game called About Fishing, which has a playtest and it actually is going on a playtest. But this is from the same creator of Arctic Eggs. I've been waiting for this ever since that they announced the game on the Twitter. Soon, very soon. Well, whenever they're done their playtest. Oh my god! Now look at this steak, real beef steak for 20. It's actually cheaper in many ways than real steak IRL. Actually cheaper. You can get steak here virtually for cheaper than buying real steak in real life, cooking it and then eating it yourself. Unless you do your own butchering, in which case it's like very cheap, but that's hard. Meat spin. Wow. It looks so tasty. Like I know it came from an animal, but it looks so tasty. Raw meat. Meat collection. Grilled steak. Chicken Kiev, salami, grilled and food camping meal collection. Oh my god. This this is actually making me hungry. It actually is making me hungry. And every single one has a 3D spin around. That ground beef looks fucking disgusting. Now that is a good bit of pork belly though. That is a delicious pork belly. You can just grill that up and you just dip it inside some spicy sauce. Beautiful drumsticks, great texturing. Who made this one? 3D ROR. Who is this? Chat. Every single person has their specialty, and I don't know why, but these people, like every single person seems to have a different specialty. Ice cream scoop collection, roasted chicken collection. What is this? Oysters collection? Nuts collection. How many ways can you cut a fucking... mangosteen, you can't... It's not that many ways that you can cut a mangosteen. I eat mangosteen a lot because it's in my culture, but it's not that... There's not many ways that you can make a mangosteen. Chocolate bar collection. Chat, this person has every single food under the sun. I didn't know that people at Turbo Squid specialize in food. This looks like shit. I'm sorry, but with the addition of those weird nuts, it looks like shit. Calamari. Garamada. It's a galamada. This looks like shit. Amazing. Cornetto vanilla. Packaged foods. 250 collection in one. Oh my god. It's all the brands that you probably have in your life in some way. They have DiGiorno! Is it delivery? No, is it Tombstone? They have Tombstone. They have the Red Baron. Wow. They have everything. Oreo bars, I've never even seen. Ore-Ida, extra crispy fast food fries, never seen that. Wow. Eggo. Lego my Eggo. DiGiorno Rising Crust. It's every Magnum Classic, the ice cream that looks like a condom. So they have a Sara Lee Classic Pound Cake. Holy shit. Haagen-Dazs. Chat. Muno 3D. Who is doing... Why are they making these things? Big supermarket, realistic exterior. Chat, I think I know how most supermarket slop games are being made now. I think I know exactly how most supermarket slop games are being made. I think they just go here and then they buy these ones and then they just kind of, stick in some very basic gameplay where you go and you buy stuff from things, and then they just remove and then they just remove they remove the registers and then add them back in dynamically, right? Realistic horse track, detailed sane, trash kit, convenience store. You could literally buy a 3D model for anything. I didn't know that there was such a market. I had no clue. Medicinal interiors, Times Square, New York. You can buy New York. Is there a 3D model of you? That's such an asshole. I'm just kidding. Sorry, there are no results. Oh, that's good. Oh, sorry. That was good. That was funny. That's funny. Best Buy scene, Unreal Dragon 4. A dollar horse? It is, I mean, it's, I don't know if you want to be compared to these horses, though. There's something odd about them. I don't know. They don't really look like they're alive. They look more like the horses at that one carnival, right? Chat, this is just like someone walked into a Best Buy. This is just somebody walking into a Best Buy and just casually taking a 3D scan of a real life Best Buy. Chat, I went to Best Buy recently with my wife and it looks exactly like this. What if I make a game that's just you in Best Buy? And there's nothing about it except for you're just in. Sorry, $11,000. Oh, cool. FPS game. Why is it $11,000? What the hell is this? Price filtered by cost. I want to get $300 plus. I want to get like $1,000 plus. $11,000. This robust scene, complete real-time Best Buy scene. This robust scene is highly accurate to reference material, highly detailed, yet highly optimized. All the models are UVW wrapped. The scene was built in Max, except in Unreal with ambient and spot audio, responsive front doors, etc. So they scripted the whole thing even. The scene is logically organized, does not contain a lighting solution. There are more than a dozen different things. Thank you for viewing. Please inquire about Unity and Unreal options. I wish we could like load this in and just see the preview of and then listen to the sounds, because like I know that they did a lot of like work doing this, but like yeah exactly. You could buy a real Best Buy for less. Like you could just have a store that you rent out and you just franchise a Best Buy. And actually, can you even like Best Buy franchising? Look how, oh my god, there actually is. Wait, I didn't know that it was a franchise. At Best Buy, we're looking for merchandising, non-merchandising, or goods not for resale and carrier partners. Oh, sorry. This is a somebody who wants to sell your stuff in Best Buy. Yeah, I'm gonna sell you a Snow Job. Holy shit, chat. When I make Snow Job, please remind me to like sign up to sell it at Best Buy, okay? Natural Foods Market for $500. Again, this is still cheaper than a Best Buy for some reason. Premium Munal 3D. I commend the people who make this stuff because it is hard to make. But $11,000 is insane. But this is where it's at. Holy hell. This is exactly what it looks like when I tear into a Costco rotisserie chicken, except not nearly as slimy. Something's wrong with your material. It actually looks awful. On the surface, it looked really good, but like looking closer, it's a bit too slimy. I'm sorry to say it, but there's a quality, like it doesn't look nearly as good as a steak. You know what I mean? Some of them are pretty good, some of them are pretty bad. $11,000. I'm just gonna link this inside the Discord because I feel like people need to know about this $11,000 thing. $11,000 Best Buy. $11,000 3D Best Buy. Salami. Like some of these are pretty good, but some of these are pretty bad. You know what? Not everything is made equal, and you know what? It's hard to make. But look at this broccoli. Oh my god, it's another 360. And then now look, 360, but up and down. Oh wait, I mean, upside down. McDonald's trash. This is $79 for trash. I know it's really highly detailed, but like, holy, this is insane. I don't even know how to explain this to you. If you told me that this was a photo, I would believe you. If you told me that you took a photo of your McDonald's trash, I would have believed you. How the fuck is it so good? Look at this. Oh my god. Chat, I might have to buy this. I kind of want to buy this just to see what I could do with it. Like, it's so high quality that like you could do a lot with this, chat. You could do a lot with this. I think 3D Sam 79 is the winner. Oh my god. If you told me you took a photo of your meal as you're on a cruise in the middle of the Bahamas and you said that they have such great shrimp, I would believe you. Look at this shrimp. Look at how tasty it looks. Amazing. Salmon steak, like, look at this shit. All made by Sam. By Sam! Look at this banana. Holy fuck. Chet, you could fuck yourself with this thing. Look at that. It's as real as it gets. This is the best thing I've ever seen. Okay, and also Sam, for some reason, did San Francisco. What I want to know is, like, how detailed does this get? It's only $49 to buy all of San Fran, but, like, why is it such a large, almost like a sky map? But the sky map does look cool, too. This feels like something that was for a game project that died, that Sam decided to, like, make. Models built to a real-world scale. The warning: this model contains. Oh, sorry. The note: this model contains poles, more than 5 edges that converge to a single vertex. And then, how did this person know about Air Force One inside the office? McDonald's Grimace's birthday. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Sorry, chat. We got too far into that. I wasn't supposed to go for so long because we can't waste too much time. Okay, look. Today is Sandbox Day. If you have Sandbox, please let me know. We're going to play it now. You can join me as we play. I have another game to play after if we finish Sandbox early, which we might. It depends on how much time I want to spend on Sandbox. 2 games that came out. That one game that I had no clue that came out. But Sandbox, I've been waiting for a while. And thank you again to El Squishy for reminding me because I would have forgotten. Can you eat the sand? You could. It just doesn't taste very good. It's actually made of gamer sweat. All the sand is made of like gamer sweat. It says mean words. I actually don't know how nice people are on this game. But you have a link to Sandbox. You could do it yourself. And we will go right in. And we'll actually. So I'll explain more once we get into it. Just give me a moment because I remember during the beta it was kind of painful to start. And okay, it's already painful to start. And I don't really know why. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Do we know if Android support is possible? No, it's probably technically impossible. I mean, it's not technically impossible. No, it probably would be. Actually, it does. I guess it... Because you're looking at basically whatever Source 2 supports, you'd have to support for Android. I guess you technically could, in the same way that like you could technically do the same thing that the Steam... that Linux does for games on the Steam Deck to run it. But I guess the problem more so is that like the reason why it works on Linux is because they can sort of own the entire stack and sort of like make it work in that way. And so it's easier from that side. Whereas like on the Android side, it's like, you know, you got to get like Google support for it. You have to like build the software and then you have to like figure out how to get it to work. So, you know, it at least the build targets will be slightly different. Plus the architecture difference as well, but I think that's also solved because the Steam Deck, I think is ARM. I'm not really sure. There's not really too much in the way of not being able to make it work. And actually, to be fair, Valve has been working with Wageroid recently to develop something for running games on Android. So, or was it getting Android games working? I can't remember which way it went, but it was either Valve or Google. So there is development towards that end. So it could be a possibility at some point, but it's like right now it hasn't been explicitly supported, so it doesn't work at the moment. I guess like there's nothing. What I'm trying to say is nothing is technically impossible. it's more so a matter of like organizational, resource wise, and sort of like return on profit stuff, right? Like it's like nothing is technically impossible. What's impossible is that can you get it done before your developers die? Before your developers die and the death of your company and the heat death of the universe, are you willing to throw more and more at it to make it a reality? And are other people willing to move those move roadblocks for you and open the way for you, or will they close you off and force you to work around, or even just be stonewalled forever? Right? Like that's really the way that I see technology growth. But yeah, bye everyone. I was gonna play a different game after, but I actually have to go soon. Yeah, WageDroid is for running Android apps on Linux. Thank you for the clarification. I was hoping you would chime in because I remember that you told me about it. So okay, so it's not really the same thing, but you know it still is possible. But yeah, I'm gonna go, and then we're gonna go do some other things tomorrow. I have to go to the airport soon, or like just get ready for them to come home from the airport. I think my brother's going. He texted me. He says he's gonna go grab them, so I'll be home. I'll be taking care of things here. See you all tomorrow. Tomorrow is I'll briefly show you the results of compiling the open source repo for Sandbox. I have no clue. I had no clue that you could just do that, but we'll see if it works. It seems like it works because it just pulls down all the assets from their artifacts repository, so it should be fine. And then I have another game for you tomorrow. A set of games for you tomorrow. And then this week we're gonna continue the Pragmata train. As well as we have collabs sometime this week. I can't remember when. No, next week. We have collabs with people next week. Next week onward. So this week we're gonna go back on the Pragmata train because I want to get those extra things finished. We're still finishing games. We're still finishing games. Does anyone isn't? Hey, is it night shift for you? You know who you are. Is it night shift for you? You wish me all the energy to finish my ideas. Thank you. And I wish that you have all the energy to finish your ideas too. Please have a great day. Who wants to take over night shift? Live channels. What? Followed channels. The hell is this? Show more. Show more. Mr. Kanungus. Oh, they're playing Goody Two Shoes. Everybody, we're going to go to Mr. Kanungus. Mr. Kanungus and Heb are playing a game called Goody Two Shoes. I'm very excited to see the conclusion of this game because the story of this game is actually very cool. It's a very interesting top-down visual novel-esque type of game. It's a really, really interesting game, and I really love the artwork in it and the story so far. So it's a little bit cliche in parts, but it is interesting too. When you go there, this is going to be the raid message. Okay, the raid message is "We forgive you." Pray, because I don't think she has 7TV. Does she have 7TV? Does Mr. Kanungus have 7TV? He does not. Okay, well, praying emoji. Oh fuck. We forgive you. Okay, just copy paste this. It's okay. Smile face. Emoji. Okay, that's the raid message. All right, everyone, copy paste that. Get ready to post it as soon as we go. Okay, you'll know once your browser refreshes and we go there. Okay, bye everyone. Thanks for showing up. Sandbox is good. I swear it has potential. Go make stuff. We can make stuff too. I'll make stuff eventually. I have to go to the airport stuff. Anyways, I'll be watching their playthrough. Bye everyone.